Today we're going to talk about Liriodendron tulipifera, or tulip poplar, or yellow poplar. Those are both common names that are deemed acceptable. So the leaf arrangement is alternate. The leaf form is simple. The leaf margin is lobed. So it's got these deep lobes, but it's a smooth surface. No serrations, teeth, or spines. It's a tree. It's considered large. If you'll look up, these specimens are regularly 80 to 90 feet tall. It's a broadleaf and deciduous, so it's a typical leaf. It will shed its leaves in the fall. Tulip poplar tends to be the earliest to shed its leaves in the fall, and even in late summer and periods of drought, it will often have some yellowing of some of its foliage, and it will prematurely abscess or drop those leaves. The form is rounded at maturity and pyramidal in youth, so the silhouette of the tree will change as it grows. It prefers slightly acidic soils, even moisture, and it's not very drought tolerant. I've got no information that's necessary about pruning. The growth rate is considered rapid. The exposure to light is full sun. Although in a mixed deciduous forest, the canopies tend to have to compete for light. Climactic hardiness zones is 4 to 9. Naturalized setting or shade tree would be ideal uses. The flowers, we call them insignificant. They are showy, but the majority of the foliage and the flowers on this tree are going to be at the top. And so unless a wind or a squirrel separates them and allows them to fall to the forest floor, we're not really going to get to appreciate them. The fruit is considered insignificant. They do produce a winged seed. Let me look here on the ground. You can see these are the remnants of some of the wings. Autumn color is dependably yellow. Leaf texture is medium. If you turn the leaf over when we're looking at other leaf details, so this is the top of the leaf. It's very, very smooth. The venation is relatively prominent. But if you turn it over, it gets a little more pea green or light green in color. The venation is three-dimensional, and if you look closely, you will see there is, let's see if I can get it to focus. There is a pubescence or a hairy surface on those three-dimensional veins and midribs underneath the leaf. One other detail is that yellow poplar often produces stipules, and stipules are these little leaf-like structures at the node. So it never fully develops into a full leaf, but it's just this little false leaf. You can see right here is a pair. As you go up the stem, there are some more stipules at those nodes. There's nothing really notable about the bark for our purposes. No notable cultivars. Canker and aphids can be an issue. This is a North Carolina native. It is a U.S. native. It is not invasive. I found no reference to salt tolerance. This is in your reference book. It's on DUR page 650. There are some specimens in our gardens down at the wetland trail. Also across from the children's vegetable garden, which kind of abuts the wetland trail swamp. And that's what I see. Today I'm showing you specimens in Pettigrew State Park in northeastern North Carolina, which has a very different soil than the sandhills. So these are a regular occupant of the deciduous or hardwood forest. But oftentimes in the sandhills, because of our dry conditions, they tend to only live in wetland areas. So there's a couple more specimens there. If you look up, these are really prominent, significant trees. All right, thanks.